Storm Tracker 6. This is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we had some rain showers move through earlier this evening or earlier this afternoon. We're seeing some blue sky after that cold front is beginning to pass. 78 degrees in Lansing and Grand Ledge, 77 in Jackson with rain showers on the camera, 83 still down into Hillsdale. We're going to continue to see this cold front moving through the area, and we did see a lot of those rain showers and thunderstorms move through. They're now making their way down towards the Jackson and Hillsdale area for tonight. Those will be quickly moving out, and we'll see those temperatures quickly drop back down into the 60s for tonight with mostly cloudy skies and maybe a shower here or there. All the full details about your work week weather coming up in just a little bit. 6 News at 6 starts right now.
WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 6.
Michigan lawmakers will host a town hall to discuss how the Big Beautiful Bill could impact Michiganders. It's our top story here at 6. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Karina Prieto, and Rachel Ramsey has this evening off. After President Trump's massive spending and tax bill was passed last week, many Michigan lawmakers in Troy plan to hold a discussion on Monday about how these federal changes could impact Michiganders. Taryn Simmons is here for you now with more on what they'll cover and how they believe the bill could impact thousands. Taryn.
Karina, many state representatives will host a town hall to discuss how the federal cuts will affect Michigan residents and local communities. People will hear directly from experts in education, social services, and nonprofit organizations. And Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, Medicaid, will see budget cuts. The bill will require work requirements for able-bodied adults and more eligibility checks. Officials say the bill would result in 11.8 million Americans losing their health care. The bill also states immigration and Homeland Security will receive more funding, with more than $46.5 billion for border construction and $45 billion to expand on detention centers for immigrants. The bill also includes some restrictions on food stamps as well. The town hall is scheduled for Monday at the Troy Community Center. Karina, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Taryn. Detroit fire crews responded to a house explosion on the city's east side Saturday afternoon. The explosion occurred around 3:49 p.m. on McCormick Street near Morris Road and I-94. Fire officials say one person was injured in the explosion, and the homes directly to the left and the right of the incident suffered damage. No one was inside of those homes at the time of the explosion, but crews say all 3 of the places are now uninhabitable. DTE has shut off the utilities to these 3 homes impacted by the explosion. Oakland police are looking for a man who went underwater at White Lake and never resurfaced. The Oakland County Sheriff's Office search and rescue team, along with members of the Southeast Michigan Dive Group, are actively searching for an adult male. The incident happened shortly after 7 p.m. on July 5th. The man went into the lake about 40 feet from shore and did not come back. It was not immediately known how the man entered the water, and he was not believed to be wearing a life jacket. Well, both a father and son were at a campground in Sheboygan where time on the water turned into a tragic double drowning. Sheboygan County Marine Patrol said they found a 54-year-old male underwater and then also pulled a 16-year-old from the water as well. The 54-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene, according to the sheriff's office, and the 16-year-old male was transported to a local hospital where deputies say he later died as well. The Michigan State Police are asking for the public's help after a teen was found dead from an apparent hit and run on I-196 late Saturday night. MSP says the incident happened around midnight on eastbound I-196 near the 44th Street overpass. MSP says when they responded to the scene, they found a Granville area 16-year-old boy dead on the freeway. They add it appears the teen had been struck by a vehicle and was left there. Well, this month is Juvenile Arthritis Awareness Month, and experts say it's the perfect time to acknowledge the challenges that children and teens face every day with juvenile arthritis and other rheumatic diseases. Our Sydney Sutliff is here for you now to give you an overview of juvenile arthritis and how it affects the youth.
Karina, according to the Arthritis Foundation, hundreds of thousands of our youth experience juvenile arthritis and other rheumatic diseases. The CDC says in the U.S., 220,000 kids suffer from the disease. Let's do a breakdown of its impact. What is juvenile arthritis? According to the Arthritis Foundation, juvenile arthritis is an umbrella term for those 16 years or younger who experience different rheumatic musculoskeletal conditions. But most of the conditions share the same symptoms, which include pain, inflammation, and fatigue. These issues are commonly followed by a decreased mental and emotional well-being in children. Here are some ways you can help those with juvenile arthritis, according to the Mayo Clinic. First, they say to get regular exercise and to apply heat or cold to sore joints. Eat a well-balanced meal and help kids cope by giving them support. The Mayo Clinic says to treat your child as you would any other child and to encourage them to join physical activities and give them some room to let out their frustrations if needed. And to seek a rheumatic doctor and prepare for your appointment. And you can expect your doctor to ask different questions during your appointment, like which joints are affected and a time frame for when the symptoms started. For more information on juvenile arthritis, you can head to our Scene on 6 page at WLNS.com. Karina, back to you.
Well, thanks so much, Sydney. Northbound Pennsylvania Avenue was closed at Bement Street due to a down line from a thunderstorm that came through the greater Lansing area this afternoon, according to the City of Lansing traffic alerts. As you can see, there was a presence from firefighters as well as multiple downed power lines. Officials are asking drivers to seek alternate routes around this area until they can get the problem handled. However, we have just learned that the road has since reopened.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
That little cell that made that flooding down in Lansing did bring about 2 inches an hour for the area. So we did see some very heavy rains across the Lansing area, and that is all associated with this cold front. Let's take a look at our pics on 6 right now. This is a sunset in Concord sent in to us by Wayne Hill, and we're going to continue to see hopefully some beautiful sunset weather across the area as we head into the next couple of days. As always, if you want your pictures featured every evening at 6 p.m. send it into our website, WLNS.com/share, and your picture could be featured every evening at 6 p.m. Our Skyview Network camera is showing that it's been a different day as we see those sunny skies return to the forecast, and we're looking at some dry roads across the area. That cold front is right overhead, and we can see that we have those showers and storms moving out of the area. There's that system right here that was over the Lansing area that had a little bit of that lightning, that very heavy rain, and that caused some flooding as well. We're now seeing it down into Jackson and Hillsdale, and we'll probably see that on our Skyview networks moving into the next couple of minutes. Rain since midnight, we've seen about hundredths of an inch in both Jackson and Hillsdale, almost half an inch in Lansing, about almost a quarter of an inch down into Grand Ledge and even St. John's. So we still are going to continue to keep an eye on those rainfall totals, but take a look at the Capitol Camp. You're looking at downtown Lansing, and we're looking at just some quiet conditions and some roads that are very much not wet anymore. We're seeing our temperatures into the 70s after a high of 89 degrees, and we're seeing a wind of about 33 miles per hour. Down into Grand Ledge, still looking quiet right now, 83 degrees after a high of 90 degrees for today, and we're going to continue to keep an eye on the rain gauge. Taking a look down in Jackson, mostly cloudy skies, rain showers are moving in, temperatures are into the 70s, and our winds are picking up around 29 miles per hour. Similar conditions down into Hillsdale, looking at some very scary looking clouds right there, and we're going to continue to see temperatures into the 80s, and this will cool down once those rain showers move through. I think we're going to continue to see the scattered rain showers for the rest of the night. As we head into tomorrow, we will see the chance for some cloudy skies to start, but then as we head into the rest of the day, we'll eventually see some sunshine. We'll see the temperatures into the 60s tonight, 63 degrees with scattered showers as we head into the day tomorrow. Yes, we start the day with some clouds, but then we end with some sunshine, and take a look at those temperatures. We're going to be into the 70s. Yes, you heard that right. The 70s are going to be below average for once as we continue into the next couple of days, but as we head into the rest of the work week, we'll be right around average into the 80s, and we'll continue to see those temperatures warming up into the end of the week and into the weekend.
All right, so we're looking at a little bit of a cool off. I think people are going to be happy about that one.
Especially after the hot and humidity we've seen this weekend.
All right, well, thank you, Kelsey.